Spread the love and spread the health to everyone you possibly can. Hey guys, so it has been just over a week now that I have been on the big island of Hawaii, staying on a completely raw vegan fruit farm called Kanakiki, and I thought that I would just record a quick video sharing my first impressions of the island and a little bit about how I've been doing since I arrived here just over 1 week ago. So the first thing that I want to share is the way that I felt when I first stepped off the plane and arrived on the island. It was an outdoor airport, which was really amazing. I had never experienced an outdoor airport before. It was so incredibly humid. It was like almost hard to breathe and hard to really function when I first got off, but I had a sense of belonging as soon as I stepped off the plane. So that was one of the first things I experienced. There were also really nice people as soon as I got off the plane and was trying to collect all of my baggage. I just ran into a couple really nice people. They even gave me their numbers and just told me that they are always going to be there for me on the island in case I need anything, which was really awesome to come into a new place and to have people, complete strangers, kind of take me in under their wing. So the next thing I want to share with you is how I've been doing emotionally since I got here. And the first 5 days were really, really rough on me. I just had emotions flying crazily. I felt super excited and grateful, and then the next moment, or at the very same time, I would feel confused and uncomfortable, and just like, it was just so many emotions that were happening inside of my body at one time, and I didn't really know how to handle it, and I felt uncomfortable for the first 5 or so days. So yesterday I started feeling like I was overcoming that, and like I really do belong here, and just more comfortable and more sure of myself here in this place, and those crazy emotions started to disperse, and today I'm just feeling amazing, and I don't really have any of those crazy conflicting emotions going on anymore. But I thought that was really important to share because I had expressed that to some of the people in this community that I'm staying with, and they said that there's a lot of energy on this island. I mean, we are on volcanic rock. There are volcanoes that are still active, and there's just a lot of energy here, and it has been said that you either belong here or the island kind of kicks you off. So I certainly don't believe that the island is kicking me off or showing me that I don't belong here. I just think that I had a little transition period into this new place. Even though I was so stoked and so excited to be here, there was still a little bit of discomfort that I needed to overcome. And of course I was missing Addison so much, and even though I'm truly blissed out here, there's still some factors that probably contributed to those crazy emotions and feelings for a few days. So another thing that kind of hit me hard when I got here were all of the ants running around everywhere. I was definitely not used to that. Under my feet, on the countertops, they're harmless, completely harmless, but I was not used to tons of ants crawling over my feet and being on a counter that I was preparing my food on, so that took a little bit of an adjustment. Another thing is fire ants. Fire ants are little teeny red ants. You can hardly see them unless you're really trying to look for them, and they are all around the property. There are 3 acres here at Kanakiki that are fenced in, so that has been treated for fire ants, so there are not really many fire ants on these 3 acres, but outside of the 3 acres there are many fire ants, and it's something to be aware of. And I've definitely been a little fearful of it, especially with my dreadlocks. I've had like this crazy fear that when I'm working outside, fire ants are going to get into my dreadlocks and not be able to get out and just bite me like crazy. So to kind of deal with that fear, I have been wearing bandanas and then a hat on top of my bandana. So that's another thing I just wanted to share. It's different from the mainland. I never had to worry about fire ants before, but at the same time I was not living outside, so there's differences all around, and I just wanted to share that with you. So another part about Hawaii that I think is super amazing is the community. and the love that everybody has, and like the easygoing attitudes and personalities. It's just incredibly laid back here, and I really enjoy being around these types of people. It's not like anybody's in a rush to do anything or like super in their own world. It's like we're all one here, and it's really beautiful being a part of this. So if you feel that you are lacking a sense of community and people who are going to support you and be there for you if your car breaks down or if anything happens, like if you don't want to have to worry about being alone, this is an amazing place to be surrounded by other people who are going to support you no matter what happens. So another thing is, I went to my first nude beach a couple of days ago, and that was really interesting experience. It was so great to be around people who are just so comfortable with their bodies, and it was awesome, like getting back to the natural state of human beings and just being able to completely go naked and jump in the ocean without any clothes on, and that was a really fun time for me. I did not go completely nude, I just went topless, so that kind of woke me up to perhaps some insecurities that I still have with my body. And that leads me into another thing about Hawaii so far, is that I have been kind of in so many deep and amazing conversations with people that have led me to become more aware of parts of me that I might want to improve or just kind of think about. The conversation here is just incredible. It's like everybody is ready to go past the surface, and that's something that I did not experience very much at all before coming out to Hawaii. So definitely wanted to share that with you guys. If you feel that you're not really getting stimulated by your friends or your family members or acquaintances, you can definitely get stimulated through conversation here on the Big Island, that's for sure. So one last thing that I have to share is that I've been eating primarily fruit here. I've had a few more complex raw vegan meals that consisted of avocados and lettuce and peppers, and I think that's it. And then I've tried a few of my friends' raw dishes that they've made here at Kanakiki, but I've been eating mostly fruit, and that has been agreeing with me and my digestion really well. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I think I'm going to be keeping it mostly fruit, probably have a couple complex meals with greens in them and avocado a couple times a week, but keeping it to fruit has really allowed me to get in tune with my hunger levels. And I encourage you, if you have trouble knowing when you're hungry, knowing when you're full, eat a ton of fruit. Just like get your taste buds working properly and not accustomed to all of that processed crap. Just consuming fruit is really amazing for intuitive eating and mindful eating. So that is all I have to share for my first impressions of Hawaii. I have a ton of more videos prepared for you guys. Well, not prepared yet, but planned for you guys. One of them is a day in the life of a farmer on a raw vegan fruit farm. And what else? What I eat in a day in Hawaii. I just have a couple other ideas, so if you have any ideas that you really want me to record a video of here in Hawaii, please share that down below in the comments. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share this with your friends if they are interested in coming to Hawaii. This just gives you like a little sneak peek into it, but I promise there's more to come. And if you're not subscribed already, please click subscribe so that you can see all of my future videos sharing my experience here. Alright, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate you being here with me on my journey, and I'm just very grateful to have you. Alright, I love you. Bye.